Okay, this is the second video. I want to make sure that you have watched the first video several times because we cannot make mistakes. I cannot afford to make mistakes for my clients. You must make sure that every single thing you do is being done through a US-based proxy using my Hide My Ass account, which you need to download to your laptop. Okay, it is critical that never, ever, ever is there a mistake with that. Everything has to be US based. Okay, when last we left, I hit the search button and we had 1,857 results. I want to show you how to cull that number down. We are only interested in second level connections. Therefore, we want to get rid of our first level connections. And you see that that should have changed this number. Now it's 1832. And we're not interested in third level connections. So now that 1832 becomes 649. These are the people we're interested in. I am only interested in second level connections. Only second level connections. So now, here is this. I want to go slow here because this is the money right here. Now that we're on this page, you are basically going to scroll down and you're always going to look for a second level connection, and then you're going to eyeball that person. You're going to do 20 of these inside of each one of my clients' accounts per day. 20 per day. And I'd like them to be the best that they can be. So here's how it works. I like this guy, Douglas. He's a CEO. He looks like, well, he's obviously from Palm Beach. And so I want to click this Save as Lead. Okay? I want to click Save as Lead. Now, given this page right here, what you want to do, sorry about that, is you want to click on Save as Lead Without Account. Click on that. Okay. Now, you would go through this entire list. So here's Nelson, Chief Executive Officer. Perfect. I love Nelson. I want to save as lead. I want to save as lead without account. Okay, let's keep going and do a few more. CEO of Serta Simmons. Perfect. Gary. I want to save as lead. Okay, let's just keep doing a few more. Scott Hopes. Chairman. Fort Miami. Perfect. Second level. Perfect. Save as lead. Okay. I always want to, if I'm given the choice, save as lead without account. Okay. Let me just do two more. Don King, Chief Executive Officer. Perfect. Greater Atlanta area. Perfect. Second level. Perfect. Save as lead. Okay. I get to this page. I want to scroll to the bottom and I click on save as lead without account. Now, that should be very simple, okay? Here is where we do the connecting. Once you have 20 or 30 leads per day, you go into this tab right here, click on leads. This will show you the leads that we just added into his account, okay? Don King, that was the last guy I put into this account. Now don't forget, I want 20 leads 20 connections going out per day. Now, okay, it's important that you watch this very carefully because this is a little tricky, but not very tricky. Now, we're in the leads page, okay? You want to hover over the blue link for this guy's name, Don King, and click on that. Okay. Now, and this is really important. I want you to watch this video several times. What this is going to do is it's going to show you who you and this guy Don, who you want to connect with, are connected to. Okay, you see these two guys? You're both connected to these guys, and I'm going to show you why that is such a big deal. Okay, now you come back to your master page, and I told you in the first video that we're going to use a piece of script. Here it is right here. It starts at hi name, and it ends at Chris. So we're going to copy that, and we're going to copy it like that. Okay. On this page, again, you're trying to connect with this guy Don because he's in your second level of connections, and here is how you do it. You go to this button, the button that says connect. You find out where it says connect. It either says it here in blue or sometimes it shows it over here. So let's hit connect. Okay. Now you're going to copy and paste what I just copied from the master sheet. But actually, let me go back. I want to show you something important. Whoever comes up first over here, you're going to hover over that name and right-click it so it opens up as a new tab. Open link as a new tab. Okay, and I'll show you why. Okay, so now we go back. Again, we're trying to connect to Don King. So basically, I told you that this is the script. So copy and paste this script. Okay? And you do connect. And then we put in that script. But that script has to be edited by you. It's really important. Now, once you drop this right here, the template for the connection into here, then you go to the person that you're going to say is the person that you're both connected to. Again, this is, watch this video a few times. This guy, Paige, is somebody that you and Don are connected to. What you want to do is copy his name and the company that he works for. Okay, so he's Paige Simblin, the CEO of Team One Logistics. Now you go back to Don and you say, "Hi, Don," because you're talking to Don. Okay, and I do this all the time. It's very easy. It's Chris Rozicki. Okay, I see we're both connected to. Now you copy and paste Paige's name. Okay, and you copy we're connected to Paige Simblin, the CEO, and you're going to write this over at Team One Logistics. Okay, very simple. Paige and I have been connected forever here on LinkedIn, and I truly appreciate the networking we've done together, and I know that Paige would think that you and I connecting could be great for us both. Let's connect, Don. We're going to do this again, so don't worry. And then send invitation. It's that easy. Okay? I want to do it again because I want to show. Now, as soon as I'm done here, what I do is I click off of that, and then I hit the back button, and this will take me back to the leads page. Okay? Okay, so now we got rid of Don. Don has been sent. So what I do is I click on Don, and I go over here, and I do remove lead. I don't want to send the same invitation to the same guy ever again. Okay, so let's do it again. We're going to go a little slower this time. Please watch everything I do. Here's Scott Hopes, second level, perfect. I hover over Scott and I click his name. Okay? And I wait for that to populate. This is so easy, guys. When you see, when you've done this for a few days, it is just dead simple. Now, again, you're always interested in who you guys are mutually connected to. So you're trying to connect with Scott, and here's the guy you're going to say that we're both connected to. So I'm going to right-click and open in a new tab. This guy. Okay. Now I come back to my master sheet, and I copy and paste my script. Copy the script, paste, and now I want to hit connect. Okay? Now I just hit copy and paste my template of my script in there. And then I'm going to go to Christopher, and I'm going to copy his name and his company. That's it. His name and his company. That's all I want. His name and his company. Now I go back to Scott. And here's my invitation to connect with Scott. Hi, Scott. It's Chris Rozicki. I see we're both connected to, copy and paste, Christopher Pittman, MD, over at, you have to type in over at Vein 911. Okay, good. Christopher and I have been connected forever on LinkedIn, and I truly appreciate the networking we've done together, and I know that Christopher would think that you and I connecting could be great for us both. Let's connect, Scott. Okay, and then Chris, and then send invitation, and that's it. I actually want to do one more. So now here's what I do. I get rid of this. I hit the back button here. Okay. and then I want to drop Scott as a lead. Okay, remove lead. And Scott is now gone. Now I go to Gary. Now let's do it one last time. I hover over Gary. I click on Gary. Okay? When I click on Gary, I see that Brad Sykes comes up. So now I right-click on Brad, and I open in a new link. Now I go to my master sheet. I copy and paste my script. I go back to Gary, and I want to connect with Gary. So I copy and paste my script in with Gary. And then I go to Brad. And I find out that Brad is the Chief Operating Officer over at Sleep Care Center. So I copy that. Back to Gary. Now, hi, and make sure you get these names correct. I'm talking to Gary. So it's hi, Gary. It's always the person I'm trying to introduce myself to. I see that we're both connected to Brad. Okay, very simple. Chief Operating Officer over at Sleep Care Centers of America. Very easy. Brad and I have been connected for ever here on LinkedIn, and I truly appreciate the networking we've done together. And I know that Brad would think that you and I could be great, connecting could be great for us both. Let's connect Gary. Please make sure you get these names right. Read it before you send it. I've been doing it for so long. I know how quickly I can do these, all right? Send invitation. Get rid of this window, hit the back button, and remove the lead. Very simple. To do 20 of these for each one of my clients should take you about 1/2 hour for each client. That's what it should take you, 1/2 hour to do 20. It is dead simple, but you please have to make sure you're doing it correctly. That's the end of the second video. If you have any questions, please ask me. It is imperative that you understand all these parts. Thank you.